Hi and welcome to this Blueberry Markets video update with me, John Kibler, head currency analyst. In this video we're going to be taking a look at gold as price is approaching the 2021 lows. Now this is something we've been talking about ever since price retested these structural lows at the $1,800 level, and the rhetoric hasn't really changed here. The US dollar data has been suggesting that the Fed are going to have to act more aggressively, which is putting a threat on gold to stay within this range. I don't think that we're going to see that. I think price is nearing these 2021 lows and could break these lows. Now, why is that? Well, because inflation continues to rise in the US, we're going to see a pressure on the Federal Reserve to hike more aggressively. In recent history, when the Fed have been forced to hike more aggressively, or have hiked or taught of hiking more aggressively, the price of gold has fallen, which was basically from the start of 2022, where we saw the Federal Reserve really start to say, look, we're going to need to start hiking interest rates and hike them really aggressively. Ever since then, gold has really depreciated, and we're now back at these 2021 lows. Now, if we look at the recent CPI data, which shows another gain in inflation, then what are the Fed going to have to do? They're going to have to hike more aggressively. Some analysts are even looking at 100 basis points now. And if that's the case, what is price going to do? Well, price should break lower, considering what we've seen in recent history. If it does break lower, where could we go to? That is the sort of question we have to ask ourselves. Now, what I'm looking at here is even the 2021 lows have left at a support and resistance over here. So the next kind of point of interest for me would be down towards the 1456, even slightly higher if we make it up to sort of the $1,500 level. So anywhere between $1,500 and $1,450 I think will be the next area for gold to find some support. We do have a bit of a minor area through here, a little bit of a pause before a continuation at 1627.92. So if price was to break there, that could be a minor area of support, but I'd expect price to drop a lot lower considering the fundamentals in the markets. Now, looking at gold this week, the market was continuing to make lower lows and lower highs on the daily time frame, which we talk about quite often. When we see price go into a bullish phase, sorry, not a bullish phase, an impulsive phase on a higher time frame. So let's say this red line here is the monthly impulse phase, and then if I just quickly change the color and we go with like a yellow, and this is the retracement phase, and then if I just grab another color and just go to like a green or something, this area here, right? So what I'm trying to explain with that is basically, if this is the monthly retracement phase in a downward trend, okay, this is the monthly impulse phase, okay, what we typically see is at some point where the yellow turns to green is where we get that from that change from a retracement phase into impulsive phase. And that happened up here. We had the double top, price broke down, now the market's making lower lows and lower highs. What I'm basically trying to say is we're expecting lower lows and lower highs to continue to form until the next area of support. If price does trade below this point, you can see here shallow pullback, price broke to the downside, continued lower. So I'm expecting moves like that. If I just go to an hourly chart, you'll see the daily profiles and the weekly profile over here. Now all that consolidation really happened around the previous week value area low, and we talked about, if you look at auction market theory, if price consolidates below a value area, then opportunities on a breakout could form, and that's exactly what happened here. Price broke out yesterday evening British Standard Time, and then price continued to trade lower. So that's all I'm expecting from the market now. is price to trade lower. You could look for opportunities if price was to pull back, let's say back into this $1,700 area, these previous structure lows. If price was to pull back into there, that could offer you another lower high opportunity. But that's all I'd be looking for on gold. I'd be looking for lower highs to form in order to find opportunities to see gold trade lower. Hopefully that made sense. If it did, leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the YouTube channel to see some more Forex trading content, and I'll catch you in the next video.